Hey everyone, today I am going to be sharing my experience at the Creator and Friends event in Destin, Florida. I just got back yesterday evening. I had a really great time, a really eye-opening time. I just wanted to share it all with you while I get ready because I'm going to get my children. Actually, I'm just going to get Marky because August has a doctor's appointment tomorrow and he's really not happy with me that he's not coming back home tonight. So I'll have to deal with that. But if you want to hear and see all about my experience in Destin, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think and consider joining the community because I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I really have no complaints. I had spring break, went back to work for a day, and then I was off to Destin. Please let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer. And if you're new here, my name is Kara. You know, makeup has been my therapy, but actually this community has been my therapy. So I stopped saying that recently. I talk about everything but when we're doing these videos, and these are my favorite ones to film. So let's go ahead and get into the details of this trip, and you'll be coming along with me for all of it actually. Creators and Friends was started by Samantha March and Simbri. I have watched Samantha March for some time now, and I know that one of her biggest things was having community over competition. I've always admired how she has had meetups and things like that. I think that's just an awesome thing. I know she said beauty was not really her thing, it's more just the connection. And I feel the same way. When the Creators and Friends started, it started with, I wanna say, the Christmas parties. And I was invited to the Christmas party in 2023. I was not able to go last year. I had such a great time connecting with everyone, and just the vibe was great. It was a very short time going to Vegas for just a few days. I got to connect, but I didn't get to connect, if that makes sense. I got to meet a lot of people and everyone was just so welcoming. My initial thought, being nervous, at that party, was that if you were a small creator, that it was going to be cliquish, or depending on how many subscribers you had or whether they recognized you by face. I just wasn't sure. Everybody appears to be down to earth. Wasn't sure how it was going to be in real life, but everyone I met was amazing. There was another trip. There's been a few trips. I was invited to the one in Palm Springs, and it just was at a time of year where I wasn't going to be able to attend. If I kept my job as a teacher, it was in September, and it was going to be a mess trying to take off 4 days at that time of year. But then I got the coaching position, and I didn't want to start off with, I need to take off these days. So I pulled out of that trip. But then I was invited to Destin, and I was really excited because I was like, yes, I'm going. And my friend Jami was invited, and she's like, girl, are you going? I'm like, yes, I'm going. Jami and I have been friends. Jami, Am Jamila, I will link her channel. We've been friends for like 5 years through this platform, and we talk offline all the time. We have never met in person. So you're gonna see a lot of Jami in this video because that is my girl. And I was just so happy. It was like we already knew each other, and that was like really a huge highlight. But another highlight was that I really got to talk in depth with so many people. I really felt like this is my community. Beauty might not be my thing as much, but these are my people. And we didn't even talk about makeup was the thing. This trip was just really humbling and really special. I even got to meet Amanda from Unearthly. Unearthly was my indie brand. That's what put me onto indie. So meeting her in person, there were so many people. Amanda, Makeup Just for Fun, Heather Austin, who me and her just have a little connection. I don't know what it is, but we do. And there's so many other people, so I'm not gonna be able to mention them all. Erika Tesla, y'all, okay, everybody. And then there were people I hadn't even known about that I'm put on to. So this trip was just awesome. So the details of the trip, that we went to Destin, it was 4 days. So everyone actually just left this morning, which is Sunday. I left Saturday evening. It just worked out better for my schedule. There were some planned activities and then there was free time. I was able to go to the gym with Rachel Palmieri and Jami. We had a great time doing that. Went to the beach. I went to Crab Island. If you've watched my BYOP series, I did a palette based on all the colors of Crab Island. So that was a great experience. Angie did a singe dinner. There was a chef that came, there was brunch. The house was so beautiful. It was just like the real world for creators. This was my first trip like this, and I hope to do many more because I got to learn so much about other creators beyond what you're able to see through a YouTube video. A lot of readers on the trip, which was awesome because I have gotten back into reading, and I was just happy to be able to explore a new place. I was so excited because I knew that Linda GlitterFallout was going to be on my flight because we're from the same area, and we found out that we actually live very close to each other. Linda actually organized a shuttle for us, and that's where you're gonna see the video start. So we were able to connect with some creators and ride together. So without further ado, let's get into it. I do hope that you enjoy. Y'all, so my bag is so heavy. Let's pray. Oh my God. Okay, it was 47 pounds, but that's not gonna help me when we get back. That's about to be a hot mess. Hot mess express. Woo. Okay, y'all, I am in Destin, and I am with all my new friends, especially Jami, who I am meeting for the very first time. We're in person, but not for real. I know. Well, we knew each other in our heads. So we're about to get some food. And so here we are getting into the shuttle. We are headed to the house. We have about 10 of us in the shuttle and we are off. Destin is such a cute town. It's very walkable. We're staying right near the beach. Lots of cute little shops and cafes. The house is ridiculously big. We're actually on the basement floor or the bottom level, but there are all these like outside decks. There's rooms with bunk beds. There's a whole variety of layouts in this home. It is gorgeous. You saw that we had the gifts on the beds. There's also a pool and lots of outdoor seating. Look at this, I love this. The weather was awesome. It was upper 70s, low to mid 80s. You can see that the sand is white. The water was a little chilly, but once you put your feet in, you'd be fine. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. How cute.
This is our first Creative Friends gifting suite.
Wow.
It's a little bit different from what we've done in the past with goodie bags. So this way you get to shop your hours experience. So you have shopping bags for you, and then we have a handful of different brands, and you get to pick out the products that you want. And we just thought we would do something a little bit different from the traditional goodie bags.
Now, I've been on a singles no by y'all, so all this Cleona, I did not know what to do with myself. There was just so much to pick from. It was like Christmas for all of us makeup lovers, and I got some great stuff.
Next few days, I know this might be a little bit of an interesting concept still, so we appreciate some of the returning faces and some of you that want to come and see the experience and hang out with one another. Yeah,
When I tell you this food, chicken piccata, there's a beef and rotini dish, caprese, a creamy shrimp pasta, cheesy garlic bread, oh my God, and Caesar salad. I lost my mind. I really did at dinner, and I have no regrets. It was excellent. After dinner, we did a gift exchange called Secret Sister, where we had to try to guess who gifted us. I think that's how it went. I cannot remember. But it was so fun. And Angie ended up being my secret sister, and she got me some great stuff to go with my Court of Thorn and Roses reading, a candle, a gift card so I can get more books. It was so fun. All right, we are on day 2. We are going to the gym. Me, Rachel, and Jami. 3 of us, we are the gym crew. Rachel has found a gym. This has made me realize that I have really incorporated my health into my lifestyle because it's a vacation and I'm like, no, I am still gonna do this. So we have found a gym and we are going. Yes, thank you so much for finding it because
I was like, I don't know any takers to like work out.
No, I'm glad you suggested it because.
So I didn't record the workout, but we worked it out. I was so happy to go. We just finished the workout and now we're going to this cafe. So gotta get some food.
Workout fuel.
So we'll see what's in. This cafe was so cute. It gave living room vibes. And what caught my eye was that avocado toast right there. And I wanted all of this kombucha in every flavor, but it was $6. So oops for me, no. This avocado toast was excellent. Hey y'all, so we are back from breakfast in the gym and I'm really proud. And it really helps when other people are doing the same thing that you are. So that made me excited. And I hope to get back to the gym when I get back home too, now that the boys are a little bit older, because I still have my Planet Fitness membership, so we will see. Right now, I am getting ready for a jewelry making class. We're gonna get lunch after this class and then go to the beach. So I'm just gonna do these edges. So let's talk about the gym and food while I've been here. First of all, the avocado toast was so good. That's my first time having avocado toast. And I love avocados, but I've never had avocado toast and it was so good. It had these chili flakes on it. I really thought I was gonna get 2 pieces for $10, but that's okay. So I've been trying to track my food, which yesterday was really tough because you saw a glimpse of the food we had. I just tried to guesstimate what I ate because I only need a ballpark. And I'm like 56 days in and Jami shows me this app. I think I'm gonna be switching over. So I'm using the Lose It app. I might be switching over from Lose It to the other app, which I don't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna download it. Not only does it track your food, but it gives you a ranking. And that's what I'm really into. It's like the quality of the food because I am just beyond the age of calories in versus calories out. It's also the quality for me and the macros, like how much protein, how much fiber, how many carbs. And I'm not planning on tracking food for the rest of my life. It is extremely tough to do on vacation when you're just eating a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But the reason that I track my food and weigh it when I can is so that I can start to guesstimate and also understand portion sizing. And I can say, oh, when I'm out, this is about 4 ounces, or this is about 6 ounces or 2 ounces. I'm getting better at that. You know what? Accountability partners, I know people talk about it all the time, but it is really important because it was so easy for me to get up and go to the gym this morning because I knew Rachel was going. I knew Jami was going. I had to bring this blush. I won't be bringing this blush everywhere with me in life because it is just my favorite. It's Rose Haze. Rose Haze by YSL. And I'll be putting on more sunscreen later, but I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't even know why I'm putting it on now. Whatever. It's a good primer too. Oh, 9:42. Oh, I got time to chit chat. Okay. Tracking is just not the easiest when you're on vacation. But I think I just had to let go of the idea of things being exact and focus more on the ballpark, just so I have a general knowledge of what I'm bringing in to my body. Okay, cute. Okay, I'm gonna get my hoodie because the house is kind of chilly, so I'm just gonna put this on. Y'all, I am still in shock about the freaking shopping suite. I did show some foot. Oh, so I'm using the little suction cup thing on my phone and I just try to pull it off. Let's take y'all back on here. I am still in shock about the shopping suite. Hey, oh my God, okay, let me get my bag because I want to show y'all what I picked out. Like just the fact that we were allowed to just get a bag and pick out everything that we wanted. It was so generous. I was not expecting that. So, okay, I'm back. So first I have the Cleona hat, which they had hats and they had beanies, or caps and beanies. The hat, the cap, that is my thing. So let's start with brushes that I picked out. I have the F80 from Sigma. I've been hearing that this is an underrated foundation brush. I know I haven't been wearing foundation, but I do have foundation, so. The Sigma E50 is a large fluff brush, so I think that's gonna be really cute. It's good for packing on the shimmery shades and highlighting the face. And then I have the E05 eyeliner brush. I do wanna try to start using eyeshadows as liners because I never do that, but I wanna do that to like give me some like definition right here, and I still need to perfect the wing. Also from Sigma, I have an eyeshadow base primer. This is in the shade Persuade. Okay, now I have some Laura Mercier products. So we've got the Caviar eyeliner pencil in the shade Blue Marine, and the Caviar eye color, and this is in the shade Metallic Taupe. Then from Bare Minerals, we've got the All Over Luminizer in Copper Rose. This is another Bare Minerals Kiss of Pink. This is a bronzer and it's a cream. And then from Buxom, I have a lip balm. It's a plumping lip balm in the shade Big O. Okay, let's get to the exciting part real quick. So Cleona nail polish, y'all. Everything else is from Cleona. So this is Macbeth Unlucky 13. Look at this, so pretty. And I'm trying to get my nail game together, whether it's gel, regular, I don't know, I'm trying. Sands of Destiny. Oh, and this is the Creator and Friends exclusive nail polish shade. So I definitely had to get that. And look how pretty that is, gorgeous. I have been wanting this Deep Sea Treasures palette forever from Cleona, and so we got to take that. I'm so happy. I have been so back and forth, but you know, I haven't been buying singles, and then with the shipping, I was like, no. I have the mini palette, and I have the Garland of Garden collection, which excited because I've always wanted to try Cleona matte. So there are two in here. And then we have the green one here. This is getting me back into my love of makeup again, y'all. I can't. And then I got some stained glass shades that I know I don't have because I can tell, I know by the names, I know what shades I have. So this is Entropy, this is Hilt, and I'll come back and swatch these. Court Jester, Dulce, Gilding. I'm really excited about this one. This is called Myrrh, Ripple, Amalgam. Amalgam. Lord, can't read. All right, that's what I got. Then once everybody went, they were like, no, you can come back and pick more. I was like, I cannot pick more. Like, in good conscience, I cannot pick more. But it was like, the generosity was amazing. So anyway, okay, I'm going upstairs. We're gonna make some jewelry or something. We'll make some. So here we are upstairs on the main level, and we have all of our jewelry kits set out. We were able to pick the beads that we wanted to use. We could mix and match them and be really creative. So I've never done anything like this. I was really excited to try something new and learn something that I haven't done before. Look at my girl Jami, hey! So here I am faced with the difficult choice of picking out which beads I want. All the bracelets are very cute, so I'm gonna figure out something. And here's Amanda teaching us all of the things that we need to know about creating our bracelets. And here is my final product, and I love it. Next, we had a surprise second gifting suite, and this one was non-makeup related. There were a lot of health products. There were some chili sauces, those elements right there. I eat those all of the time. There were some mushroom supplements, some clothing items, very generous. Oh, and there were also sunglasses. Well, here are the chili bottles, and I'm in love with that purple one right there. So we just came back from a second gifting suite, which I feel like we had no idea was happening.
Surprise. It was not on the agenda.
It was not on the agenda, and it was a non-makeup gifting suite, which I think Jami and I are even more excited about. So Jami and I both got this Fly by Jean chili, what is it, chili sauce?
I think it's chili sauce.
Okay, so
like
show you.
Chili oil, you know, little chili flakes.
Now my bag was already 47 pounds, and this is not going in anybody's bag, but I'm gonna break this down, and it has a little spoon. So we have Szechuan chili crisp.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Szechuan, like Szechuan chicken.
Is that how that's pronounced?
Szechuan.
I'm asking because I genuinely don't know.
I think so.
I genuinely don't know.
Crunch, sweet and spicy, zong, and extra spicy chili crisp.
Extra spicy.
Which Jami let me know that I could put this on my avocado toast.
Here's the deal. Toast, avocado, some chili sauce, and a little egg on top. Perfection.
Really excited about that.
That is the breakfast of champions.
Okay. We got the Element drink mix, which I drink those anyway. And so now,
in there?
Let's see.
Is it like individually wrapped?
Yeah, yes, I drink these all the time.
Oh, that's good. So we can take them out of the pack.
And they're for 12.
Are those minis?
No, this is the size they are.
Oh.
3, 6, 7, 8, there's 8. For 12 of these, it's $23 on Amazon. Yes. But the whole key with the Element is you don't pour a whole thing into your bottle. You're supposed to, but to me it's too strong. And it's not sweet like Liquid IV. It's like the salts that you really need. But just only use like half.
And we're getting our fitness on.
We're getting our fitness on,
When
right?
we get back, so
the whole thing about yes. So I got all the mushrooms. So there was mushroom.
the good kind, not the hallucinogenic kind.
There's mushroom capsules and there was mushroom blend. So this one's a chill. This one is a focus, which I need in my life. And then I also
Oh, you swallow them?
Yeah, those are, and I got the energized ones. But then there are the
so there's some that you swallow.
Yeah, some are capsules, and then this one's like a blend. So you can put this in your smoothie and you cannot taste it. But we were seeing smoothies, tea, coffee, hot cocoa, oatmeal, chia pudding.
I feel like I would put that on like a salad.
Because mushrooms are good for your whole life. They really are. We also, did you get this?
Yeah.
So we got the Dozen Cousins Jamaican jerk seasoning, which I'm gonna make sure I put in the bag because.
No, I will be very critical. I will try it and make sure it's right.
There was a sunglasses station. Somebody called these the adult film glasses. Karen Harris.
It does.
The adult film glasses.
You know those old school movies that always be one man who
so
has
I
that
love
on?
these. And she said she needed gold chains.
Gold chain.
So I got these, which I really like. They're giving like old school vibe. And Jami got the new
I got
Jack
2.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I was
They
like,
said
Jami
there
got,
was extras.
Jami got the new Jack City one.
Because you know.
Are those
I love me
Are those
some
the new
sunglasses.
Jack City ones?
No, this is like a square. It's like a square kind of slash, like a square aviator style.
Square. It's like square.
Square aviator-ish.
Those are really cute.
So this is glasses number 1. And these are the ones that I really liked because I
The new
don't
Jack
have
City.
a pair like this. And
They remind me of Did Janet Jackson have some glasses like that?
She might. Was it Janet or Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
It was Aaliyah, right?
AJ nothing but a number, throwing down and
Gosh, you're gonna have to send me this.
Okay, I will. If you see this in Jami's vlog, it's because it is from this one.
Because she got the little sticky thing. Y'all
Because I
see
put the little
this?
sticky grips. That. Okay. That's what they did in those 90s.
I have
videos.
no chill. Especially a good pair of
Those
sunglasses.
are so good. Those are so good. Those are so good for your face.
I know. These were so
They
fun.
remind me. What about the guy from? Remember the group PM Dawn? I went down this rabbit hole about PM Dawn the other day, and how one of the "Dying Without You." You know that song? Is it my turn?
No, but it got a vibe. I guess
And they
I'm
were
gonna
black,
take
but
this.
they were like emo. And then I found out that the guy that wore those glasses passed away and had a stroke.
Oh no.
I went down that rabbit hole last week about PM Dawn. Let me know if y'all know about PM Dawn.
We're at least to the beach.
It was two black guys. That's the only song I know that they had. I'm dying without you. Jami, come on.
Not a clue.
Come on. Oh, come on.
So this was the
That's ridiculous.
surprise giftings for you. You see, this is like an everyday kind of chill vibe.
Yeah, I really like those.
This is
That's like
Black.
90s. Yes! Oh my gosh.
I love this way more than
I don't know if the guy from PM Dawn had those glasses, but I feel like he really did. All right, next on the agenda is we are
Lunch.
going to lunch,
eat.
and then we're going to the beach.
Facts.
So
We decided to try out this restaurant called Shelby's.
cute. Okay, this is cute. Okay, I'm here for the yellow glasses. Here for this whole. I look very leisurely. I look like I belong in this town. I'm giving Real Housewives. We are going to lunch by the beach. That's what it's giving. I think there's an all-day happy hour. Oh no, 2 to 5. That's okay. It's about to be happy hour right now. Oh yes. Oh, take a seat whatever we'd like. Okay, I'll be back.
I chose to get shrimp ceviche and fried green tomatoes, and it was awesome.
We just found Samantha's hat on the ground, on the streets.
On the streets.
The streets of Destin.
Main streets of Destin, Florida.
Not sure what was happening to find this hat,
Finders keepers.
but we are going to return it to its rightful owner.
No, we're holding it.
We're going to hold it for this.
Finders keepers.
All right, y'all. So it is, what time is it? 5:57. We have a food truck. Apparently I didn't look at all the plans. So we just came from a restaurant actually, but we were sitting there and talking. But now we have a food truck. It is called Jamaican Me Crazy. I don't even know what else to say. Second of all, these glasses, I am really here for them. Also, didn't make it to the beach. We were gonna go to the beach, but we did not make it because we were talking and it was a great conversation. So, all right, going outside.
Here we are outside in the driveway with the taco truck. All of the food choices were very appealing, but I decided to settle on the jerk chicken quesadillas, and it also came with a side of plantains. Everything looked awesome. He even had some vegetarian options and vegan options for some of our friends. There's my food right there. Yes, it was very delicious and nutritious.
All right, y'all, I'm in the closet. Cute, okay. Not with that, not that part. Wait, because I don't have slippers, so, but I do have on fun socks, of course. Hawaiian punch. So we're about to do a sip and paint with Unearthly. So y'all know Amanda from Unearthly, HaydenHaunts. I am like, have a girl crush. Seriously, a girl crush. I am mesmerized. Like, I don't want to keep looking at her, but I keep looking at her. Her videos really do her no justice in real life. And I'm not even just saying that. So we're gonna do this sip and paint. And look at my ribbon, y'all, my Otis eye ribbon. You know I wear these all the time, but now I'm trying to like do some new styles since my hair is growing. And this is actually really cute. This is Angie's though, but I love these ribbons. They're like the best thing ever. All right, let's get ready. My Baby Larch, y'all know my Baby Larch by Hourglass. No, nothing else. I didn't even wash my face in the shower. I was like, I'm just gonna keep on what I have and then that's it. So I'm gonna get upstairs.
Here we are upstairs at paint night. Everyone has their own station set up and we're just getting situated. The highlight are these beautiful glowy blushes that have just been released from Unearthly Cosmetics. And she also gave us some stickers. So I love those. And y'all know I have a blush crush right now.
For me.
Okay, so do we have like a group chat so somebody can take a picture and send it to everybody?
Oh my God.
Yeah, who am I sending that?
It's about to be sad. It's about to be sad. Oops for me. It's about to be an oops for me.
I'll have it float around too. I float when I do the art stuff, so I don't actually stand in one spot. I'll come around. Caitlin forgot that we're doing the book exchange, which was a lovely activity organized mostly by Ted.
Okay.
Also, if anybody didn't bring a book but wants to participate, both Amanda and I brought extras.
I brought 4 books.
So I tried. I'd like a little something different with the lips. I'm gonna try to give you some tips. That didn't work. This, beautiful. That's Samantha and Simbreeze. Very nice. Look, that is amazing. Okay. This is Paige's, and she says she doesn't paint. Lies. That's Betty Jean's. Like, and the first one I showed, the very, very first one. Well, let me go back over there. This one over here, that is Amanda's over there from Unearthly. Like, these are, that's Karen Harris. Like, we got some real artists here. Yeah, but ridiculous. You have a necklace on yours? I should have.
Her neck's so damn long.
Her neck is bare. But that's okay.
This is Lola. And like,
Not Lola. Okay.
This is Lola. And little did we know, I was painting Lola before she went out for a night out. She was just going out for one room.
Oh, okay.
And then I was painting Lola for the after drinks. This is a night of parties.
Ooh, the eyes tell it all.
She's seen some things. I offered cocaine in Miami. I can't tell you no.
She had more than drinks. She had more than alcohol.
Before and after.
Definitely not more than alcohol. Well, don't call me after, please. That's terrible. Oh my God. That's just out of control. What? It's out of control.
This is fucking insane.
That's ridiculous.
Guys, this is Susie.
That's so good.
Susie.
I'll rename her. That's my ex's name.
She doesn't even go here. I don't know. Somebody said Adrian with 2 N's and an E at the end or something. This is my medication.
Delicia Drench.
Yes, Delicia Trent.
She is very like disillusioned with everything.
Yeah.
Kind of annoyed. She loves a blurred lip line. And she got buccal fat removal. And then also she had her jaw shaved.
Okay. All right.
But she will openly admit that she highlights her wings. So,
Okay. I love it.
This is Jessica.
Hey,
She's
Jessica.
sitting in her high school portrait and she's really pissed about it because her mom gave her wear more clothes than she wanted to and she just wanted a Starbucks refresh cup. Thank you so much.
Her name cannot be said properly by human tongue, so I'm not gonna try and you should make it. And you know, I can't tell you much about her because I'm just a vessel. Like she came to me, she was ready to go to the canvas, and my hands are ready when the next one is ready to speak.
Hey y'all, okay, bucket list situation happening today. We are going to Crab Island. We're gonna be in there.
Like swimwear.
Yeah. So we're getting makeup on to go to the boat. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna be staying there until about 1:30, and then we have a Singe beauty dinner. I have to check in for my flight tomorrow because I'm leaving early. Tomorrow we have a brunch. We have a round table thing. There's gonna be a hibachi dinner, which I'm gonna miss, and then a game night, I believe. Oh, so Crab Island. I'm talking about Crab Island like everybody knows what it is. Crab Island is a sandbar in the middle of the ocean. So you have to take a boat and you park. People park their boats, get out. There's food, drinks, things like that. There's like some activities. So it's gonna be a really fun time. If you go to Destin, I think that would be a must visit. So I didn't want to miss that because I think that's one of the things that make Destin special. So I'm glad that we're going to be going there. It's about 7 of us going. So we have a nice little group, and I believe it is about 30 minutes from where we are. So this swimsuit I got from Amazon, and it's, you know, I'm trying to go into this retro style, which I really like. So that's what it looks like. and not wearing these sandals. But yeah, got these little shorts from Amazon. So I thought that was so cute, a little mod vibe. I will see y'all in the car, in the Uber probably, or on Crab Island.
This footage is taken from our lift, and that light area that you can see in the water is actually Crab Island. So it is a huge, huge sandbar that has been submerged, and I cannot wait to get over there.
All right, so we just got here, and we're at the dock. This is what it looks like. And we are heading to the boat. All right, we are on the boat. We are on the boat. I'm so excited.
We rode around for a while in the boat before we stopped on the island, and we got to see lots of dolphins. They were all around. It was so cute. I believe that you see the clear water more so during high tide, and that's the best time to visit Crab Island. Usually Crab Island can get pretty packed. I still think we are in the off season, but at this point it's about 10 o'clock and you see that there's a decent amount of boats out and people just hanging out, relaxing, really enjoying themselves, and we are about to do the same. Overall, Crab Island was exactly how I imagined it. It was everything that I expected it to be, and I would love to go back. It was family friendly, and I could definitely see myself bringing the boys, or not.
Hey friends, so we are back from the boat and we are very tired and we're getting ready for Angie's dinner. I am finishing my makeup and I'm using the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette. I'm also waiting to check in for my flight. We're very hungry because they didn't have it. I didn't smell a lick of food at the boat. Nothing. Not a hot dog. I saw some pickles, but I didn't want that. I could have eaten some real food. So
we've not eaten all day.
We have not eaten all day, really. We're very hungry.
It is
4:30 p.m. and I'm about to throw down at this restaurant. I'm letting everybody know right now. I also got very, very sunburned. I had a different idea for an outfit, but because I'm so sunburned, I'm just wearing this brown jumpsuit, but it'll work. And then after that is a game night that I'm really not sure how I'm gonna survive because I'm very tired. We're gonna make it.
To have dinner with everyone, and I was so excited to get Angie's new palette from Singe Beauty. I really love the color story, especially those murky shades.
That's okay if you can't pronounce that. I'm totally fine with that. Angie's fine. Listen, just pick a name. I'm fine. And I am the owner of Singe Beauty, and I've had this brand now since 2023, and I'm so excited that we're having our second palette. I hope you like it, and if you don't tell me. And don't feel like you can't post anything. I don't have any pictures ready, but I have been sharing so much, and I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Y'all, the shrimp and grits were my whole life. They were everything. Like, I have to show these in regular speed. They were so good. Oh my God. And I'm just showing the pool now because, I mean, look how beautiful that looks. And once we got situated, we all changed and participated in a game night. This was the first game played by Samantha and Simbri. And then we followed that up with a 20 questions activity. And after that, I was tired. We went to bed.
So today is my last day in Destin. And Jami and I are getting ready to go on our hot girl coffee walk. I'm going to get coffee with Jami. I might get some tea. I don't drink coffee. But yesterday we had a game night, and I think after that we were just really tired. So here's my outfit. I have a matching set on, actually, for once. Really excited about it. We will see. Where are we going? Kitchen Ken. So we'll see you there.
And on the way back home, Jami forced me to go into this really cute boutique called Lola's on 30A. Yeah, it was her fault. But look how cute this store is, y'all. It's got the beach vibe. It's very homey, and they have all types of items. And now I'm just showing me just because I love that outfit.
So we're back from the boutique, and I definitely had to order a bag from Walmart. I did it last night because there was just no way. And when I come back on future trips, I will for sure bring 2 bags to accommodate the gifts. I'm gonna be keeping all of my makeup in my backpack here, and then the makeup my Cleonas and the Unearthly blushes. But like the lip creams, polish, stuff like that, the mushroom stuff, I'm gonna be able to keep in this bag. But, and I'm able to keep the hot sauce box or the chili box. But look, this has a compartment underneath for me to put shoes, so I'm gonna just stick my sandals in there. So I think I know I'm gonna be fine when it comes to check-in at the airport. So next on the agenda is brunch. And then there's gonna be a round table. A lot of people are hanging out at the pool today. I'm just gonna try to be packed so I can leave out of here between 1:30 and 1:45.
For brunch, we had some bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. There were vegetarian tacos that had avocado on them, bagels with lox, and the key with those was the red onion. I never do that at home, so I'm gonna start doing that. And then there was fruit and caprese. Look at that plate, y'all. I actually had 2 plates. Yeah, and this is the round table. This is the end of it. And now it's time for me to leave and go to the airport.
Let's finish the round table, and sadly, it is time for me to depart. So I've said goodbye to everyone that was here, and I am gonna go to the airport. So I will close out this video, but this is gonna be the end of being in this wonderful house with all these great people. I'm gonna miss my Jami.
Tears, sadness.
But until the next one, there will be a next one. So
Hell yeah.
we are not worried about that. So I'm gonna call this Lyft and get going. I'm all checked in at the airport and I'm about to get on. The smartest thing I did was purchase that second bag. So I think the second bag was like 20 something pounds and my suitcase was 38. I definitely would have been over the 50-pound limit. So that was a good move. Good move. And I will know that for future events. So I will see y'all back in Baltimore. I really hope that you all enjoyed seeing my trip to Destin. I just did a little quick eyeshadow look with Angie's palette. I just used 2 shades to show y'all. Just something super simple. I used the shade Metamorphic and Gilded. So it's these 2 shades. Just playing around. I am going to do some more looks with this palette and film because I really think this palette is really pretty and it's very earthy. Those are the types of color stories that I like. And I'm wearing a lip gloss from Huda Beauty. It is in the shade Foxy. This one right here. And that's it. I have on my Rose Haze blush from YSL, which is like my new go-to. And I have to put on my powder. I didn't do that yet. Overall, I want to say that this trip really reignited my love of content creation. And after talking to so many people there, I realized that the feelings that I'm having about not knowing what I want to do, not wanting to consume as much, even that struggle of makeup consumption versus, you know, not wanting to have so much in the back and forth that I've been going through is a really normal thing. The last video I did, I know I was telling you all like, oh, maybe I should start a new channel because I feel like my channel had been pegged and put in this box of beauty. But I realized, like, why would I do that? Because I don't want to rebuild the community that I have. I love the community. I don't want a new community. I want this community. I want y'all. So I'm not gonna start another channel, but I do want to include some more topics and rebrand, and that is totally fine and normal. I realized that, and I learned that the feelings that I'm having are not new. It's just that since I'm a newer creator, a lot of the people that were there have already kind of been there, done that, and been in that phase. So I realized that it's okay. And you know what? You've been telling me that the entire time to just post, and I'm gonna get back into it. Lately, I've just been overthinking. I've been focusing on the wrong things and just not posting what's on my heart or not talking about what's on my heart and just trying to figure it out. I'm not going nowhere. I mean, I was never going anywhere, but all the overthinking, I'm just gonna chill on that because that's really not what this has been about for me. It's really been the connection, the friends that I've made, whether they are other content creators or subscribers. What I realized for myself is even with the last video I posted, I didn't premiere it because I was in Destin, but I missed premiering that. I wanted to premiere that video, and I was kind of sad that I didn't, because that is my opportunity to chat and catch up and hang out with you all. And so many of you all now know each other, and I'm just like, damn, like we didn't get together. So I'm just gonna let go of the whole like, what am I doing? And I'm just gonna do. That was one of the overarching themes that I learned from the trip. I learned that we all go through this, but you just keep going. I just realized how special this community is and how important it has become in my life. I really do hope to be invited to future trips because this trip has really added something to me. I am just really humbled by the experience, by the generosity. You all saw the gifts. You saw that I had to buy another bag. I was just humbled by all of it, and just meeting so many wonderful people that I connected with through beauty and makeup. But we didn't even talk about makeup, really. It was so much more and so much deeper. Those types of connections I'm kind of missing, you know, right now. I go to work, I'm raising the boys, and I have my friends. We're all kind of in different places. So this really just gave me a weekend to have deep connection with people. I recognize I need more of that. I am very thankful to Samantha and Sembri for inviting me, and all the details and care and planning that had to go into this trip. It was remarkable. So I am gonna get out of here and go get these children. August just asked me, was I on my way? So now I can tell him yes. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out. Oh my God, wait, I can't leave the video without Jami. Jami, that is my girl. Oh my gosh. Jami is just the sweetest, most fun person. What she gives you in her videos is real life. And she is just an amazing person. I mean, I could really go through everyone. Had some in-depth conversations with Amanda, Makeup Just for Fun. And man, like we talked about some stuff. Everyone. Erika, we've got to get together. Heather and I, we talked about Memphis music. Oh, and Leah Janae, smelling so good on this trip. I was like, what are you wearing? And I had to order a sample. I ordered like a 5 ml bottle because I was not gonna be able to get the real one, but I will have a video on that. Definitely influenced by that on this trip. you just know when she's in the room. So she's very sweet too. I want to see all of them again. And now I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I do hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.